What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome to today's video. Now, today we're revisiting Beast Classes. It's been 11 weeks since I last uploaded a Beast Classes episode, so I decided, you know what, we're gonna bring it back full force again for a weekly series, seeing what we can do, giving you guys the best classes possible here in Ghosts. And today we're gonna be looking at a class that I recently set up for the Honey Badger. So, as you guys know, you can act very well in close quarters with the Honey Badger. It's a very versatile weapon. You can get those long range or close quarters kills, and using the stuff that I brought you guys in my breakdown series, I always try to keep in mind those stats, those figures, to cater to the strong points of the weapon. So I took in mind a lot of the stuff that I told you guys in my Honey Badger breakdown episode. That'll be down in the description below if you want to check that out. But before we get into the actual class, let me talk about the gameplay you're going to be seeing. It's 2 games. I'm not sure how I'm going to split the games up just yet, or what parts you're going to be seeing of each gameplay, but they're both very high action gameplays. The one was a Strike Zone game that's finished up as the 64 and 26. That was my first game on of the day. And then the other one is a Tremor gameplay that is 48 and 11, and that was my second game on of the day. So these gameplays show off the versatility of the gun. I constantly go into situations where I'm rushing around or I want to sit back. So while we go into these class setups, enjoy the gameplay in the background. So I'll put the full class setup on screen right now so you can see everything, and if I go too fast, you can still revisit it and check out what I have. But for the Honey Badger, I run the red dot sight because I'm not a real fan of the iron sights of this weapon. I also run a foregrip because the recoil properties of this weapon are also very weird. This allows for more precise shots and missing few when your shot is accurate, so that is always a good thing to have. I feel like this is an attachment setup that is perfect for my playstyle and for a lot of other people as well. A secondary, I don't run one. A lethal, I run a frag grenade. You can drop a frag in with a large group to get a few kills, take out some enemies before you have to start shooting, or you can wade the water to see how many enemies you're dealing with. Now, I know a lot of people would prefer to have a secondary over a lethal, and that is perfectly fine if you decide to change that out for a secondary instead of a frag grenade, but in this case where I'm running it, I prefer the frag grenade. Now, as for the perks that I'm running Ready Up, Sleight of Hand, Agility, Quick Draw, and Dead Silence. Ready Up because if I'm sprinting, which I most often do, I want to make sure that I can get the first shot off. Sleight of Hand, the reloads aren't the worst on this weapon, but they aren't the best either. So situations where I need to better my chances of winning gunfights against multiple enemies, I'm going to want to reload faster. So that's why I run that. Agility, I like to move fast and navigate the maps quicker. That's always something that I usually run. It's something that I just like because my gameplay style is more sort of towards the running around, running and gunning, not camping type of situation. So Quick Draw is up next. That lowers the ADS time, and that's always a nice thing to have when you're going into gunfights, trying to win them. Dead Silence, I love not being able to hear myself. I love being able to sound whore and look around, seeing where everybody is because of knowing where they are from hearing them first. And with the Dead Silence patch that came out recently, Dead Silence is actually silent, so that's always a nice addition. Moving on to the Strike package, I run Specialist, and my primary perks with the Specialist package are Scavenger, Steady, Aim, and Focus. I like to conserve energy and have as much ammo as possible, so that's why I run Scavenger. Steady Aim, it's always nice to decrease the wobble in the gun's ADS, as well as that increases the hip fire of the weapon, and hip fire on the Honey Badger is actually very good. It's almost to the level of an SMG, so that's one of the things I like to take advantage of. In gunfights, close quarters, I don't have to ADS. I can get those shots off quicker than most people can if they're ADSing. And then Focus, I like to run Focus simply because the flinch can oftentimes mess up your shot, and when you can decrease the chance of that happening, that is always something you want. Now, the bonus on my Specialist Strike package is Marathon, On the Go, Incog, and ICU. Marathon, I like to run around a lot, so when I get on those hot streaks, I can run around for longer periods of time, dip in and out of areas, and get some nice kills going. On the Go allows me to reload while in sticky situations, or just want to do it while I'm running for quicker reload times, get better chances off when I go into areas, something like that. Incog, it's always nice not to be seen by a thermal or something like a motion sensor. That's always something that is really nice. It gives you a more stealthy perception on how you play. ICU, it's always nice to regen health faster, so that's something that I love to have as well, especially when I'm closer to those chem strikes or something like that. It's always nice to have a better chance of getting out of there alive. Now, I also get the question a lot why I don't run Ping or Deadeye on classes like this, where I want to be a dominant player running around the map and slaying. Well, maybe I should, but there's one big thing that keeps me from doing that. I'd like to play how I would play with esports rules. So no stalker, no deadeye, no ping, etc. That keeps my game well versed if I want to transition over into playing GBs or a competitive clan versus clan match or something like that. So it doesn't require me to change over and try and get reaccustomed to a different play style that I were if I were to change over to one of them. So it's something that I can just keep across the board, something standard for my rate of play. So that's been the class. I hope you guys did like that. If you did, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say about this class. Do you hate it? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's a good one? Do you just think it's the most asinine thing you've ever heard? I'm always open to criticism on my classes because I know that I'm not the #1 best player in the world at Call of Duty. I'm above average, yes, but sometimes I feel weird saying, you know what, you should use this class, but I feel confident in this one that you guys will enjoy this one, that you guys will have a good time playing around with this one as well. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. That's been my time. If you did like the video, please leave a like rating down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace for OG like that are always greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of Call of Duty Go's content. I have a ton of stuff still coming to you guys. And let's leave a like for this one for returning Beast classes back after 11 weeks of being off the grid. So thank you guys once again. My name is Nicola Espresso. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day. I shall see you guys later. Take care and peace.